MacVoices at NAB 2024. MacVoices is at NAB in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Look who I ran into. The man in purple himself, Doc Rock. Doc, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, brother. It's been a minute.
It has been, and it's been too long. We need you back on BTN.
Dude, I'm 100% ready. Now that I can kind of know my schedule, I'm happy to come in and harass you.
When did that stop?
Never.
Yeah. We also have Eden here from Camo, a company that we know very well and love. Eden, it's been great to meet you and enjoy learning about you.
Yeah, thank you so much for the interview. I'm Eden from Camo. Do I get an invite to British Tech also because I work for a British tech company?
We'll figure it out.
All right, nice.
I
was like, I'm feeling some synergy there.
That shouldn't be a problem.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what's really crazy is years ago we were doing a show and then Chuck mentioned this app that would let us use our phone as camera because we were all just about getting ready to do the Zoom stuff.
That sounds
and Chuck
fire.
told me about Reincubate. So that's why when I met you, I said, I already had it. It's because of him. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was one of those pick of the week type things.
Chuck is a early adopter of Camo.
Yes,
Camo friend.
Yes, I am. I'm a friend of Camo because I've always been really, really impressed by what you all do.
Thank you. Thank you.
But you're not based in the UK. You're here in America.
I'm here in America. I'm based in Brooklyn, and I'm in New York. I'm in the NY. So yeah, I'm the U.S. representative of Reincubate Camo, and I'm learning all the stuff here at NAB, learning from Doc, meeting all the camera gear people, all of the audio people, all the lighting people, and it's just been such an enriching experience. I'm just learning so much, and I'm so excited. I can't believe we have 2 more days of this, and I'm going to learn even more.
And that's great.
Awesome.
And Doc, you're shepherding her?
Actually, she's been with me a lot because we never have to get to an event. She's like, hey, you need to piece it out. Let's go. So it's like having a handler. I feel like important now.
I've been noticing, you've got your little entourage, which I got to try this.
It really makes things easier because they keep me out of trouble. They make me stay focused and do what I got to do. And then every once in a while, like if I start like getting lazy or slowing down, they'll be like, let's go. And it makes it easier to shoot content when you have people that are shooting with you because you start remembering things you need to shoot and things like that. So it's just far more enjoyable. And I just like showing my friends what we've been doing for a long time. This is their first show. And that first show happiness, like it's fun to watch them just enjoy all of the cool tech. And the other thing is really cool because I get to cruise with these guys. It's a reminder that our industry is still way too male, right? There's not enough representation. So I love having my crew with me because it's a reminder to some of these companies that you need to start paying attention to our female creators or just business owners or whatever. Super happy to introduce them to Nancy at Nanlight Nancy, because she's one of the only female CEOs in this entire show, like 3 miles of a show. You know what I mean? So it's been fun for me to just introduce them to our friends and, hope people understand, like there's creator space is getting bigger. I think NAB as a company is realizing that we are just as noisy as some of the broadcast guys. And then now they're starting to understand they need to add a little bit more, females into this process. So I'm happy to shepherd that as a man that grew up in the house with 7 women.
It's funny you mention that because I noticed the post-production world track seemed to have a lot more female presenters this year, which I'm with you. It's great to see because the guys don't have, they don't have a lock on all this.
Right.
There are a lot of great creators and teachers.
Right. When you figure out, like even in our industry back in the day, like Versa was the only one. She handled her own with all of. But Lee would be by herself, like with all of us. And she always mentioned it way back then. And we're talking 12 years ago. And it's weird to see it still happening now, 12 years later, because it shouldn't. Yeah. So we're going to use our voices to help fix that.
Exactly. Eden, how do you feel about it? I mean, you're a creator. You do a little bit of everything with Camo and with your own projects.
I do, and I got to say, it's a privilege to get to be in front of the camera and set the example for younger girls that want to get into tech and want to get into doing content because there's not enough of us out here, especially female minorities, just going to be perfectly honest. So helping break into all of this stuff is just like a dream.
I have the standing joke that I tell whenever I walk up to a booth, I'll look at you and say, you want to do an on-camera interview? And you inevitably will say, sure, he'll do it, she'll do it. People are still camera shy. And it's weird.
It's something that get trained into us, I guess, in the high school when they first send you up to the blackboard and you got to present. I think it stays in there. But I don't think half of that stuff is somebody told you. You don't really know that. You need to find who told you that and unprogram that. But somebody needs to hear your voice in the style that you say it, not the way, say, Eden says it, right? So my partner, Mary Lou, who's hiding behind camera, she often would take the exact same video I make and translate it into normal humans and make the same video, and it does better because people resonate with her style, her vibe. They don't want to see some other dude mansplaining something, so she can Mary Lou explain it, and it reaches a different audience. And some of those are guys too. Right? Some guys are intimidated by other guys, or it's a memory of some bully you had in school or something. So always don't be afraid to make something you saw somebody else make. Your audience is going to hear it different from you, right? Like, we all have that situation. Wife, mom, dad tell you to do something. You don't listen. Friend tells you the exact same thing. Oh, you know what Mike said? Mike said that. And then your parents look at you or your wife looks at you like, but they're just happy you did it. So sometimes it takes another person to resonate that don't leave your socks on the couch.
Can I add a point to that?
Please.
My first producer ever told me that people needed to hear things from my perspective, my unique perspective, and that's something that took me too long to understand. I finally understand it now. So please learn from my mistake. Learn from my mistakes and trust that your perspective matters and that your voice is validated and that you deserve a platform.
That's cool because it's MacVoices.
Yeah. Okay, so Doc, what's the best place for folks to contact you? Because I know you got to go. You got other commitments.
Yes.
Where can they find you?
I'm Doc Rock on pretty much every platform, but probably the best place to find me is on YouTube. So youtube.com/Doc Rock. And I'm there teaching people how to be a creator. Even if you don't think you want to be a creator, check it out because there's probably some stories that you have or a skill you have, a hobby you enjoy that somebody wants to hear your voice. So I think there's a you-sized hole in everybody's heart.
Eden, how about you?
I'm at Pikachu Lou across socials, at Reincubate, and at Camo app on YouTube.
Wait a minute, do that again. You're at what?
Pikachu Lou, which is Pikachu is a Pokemon, very popular. Last name is Liu, it rhymes. So Pikachu Lou across socials, at Reincubate, that's Reincubate Camo, and at Camo app on YouTube. You'll see me all over this Reincubate site as well.
Great. Hey, it's great to see both of you. Doc, it's great to see you. Eden, it's great to meet you. I hope we get to do this again next year.
Absolutely. You know what MacVoices says? Me and Chuck Voices. Let's go.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Chuck. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Folks, more from NAB in Las Vegas. I don't know what they're doing. We'll be back with more soon. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you MacVoices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.